everyone, welcome back to another slow fashion video. How are you? Hope you had a great week. Today I am continuing my wardrobe recap. I'll be sharing my wardrobe plan for 2022, which will include things that I won't be wearing in 2022 and things that I will be wearing. So I hope you find these tips helpful and this kind of going over a wardrobe plan helpful. I did it for the first time last year and it really helped me sort of keep my style in check throughout the year. Of course, I made a bunch of mistakes. Who doesn't? You can watch my last video if you didn't catch it to learn more about some of my little style failures. If you like this kind of content about slow fashion that encourages creativity instead of consumption, hit subscribe below. You can also find me on IG. You can also find me at my live Shop Your Closet events. We have 2 guests in real time who I help style. Okay. Let's jump on into the wardrobe plan for 2022. I'm going to start with how I edited and updated my wardrobe plan vision board, I guess you want to call it, for 2022, and what I eliminated from that. So what I did was I just took my wardrobe plan for 2021, which I keep on Pinterest, and I gave it a once over with a new understanding of what really resonated with me, what I tended to wear last year. So I went through all of these pins and I took out the ones that no longer felt very true to my own style, or that perhaps I had tried last year and really didn't end up loving. As I was going through this edit of my board to prep it for 2022, I pulled out a couple of key themes of things that I no longer enjoyed and that I didn't want to bring into my style for 2022. One of the things that I realized really didn't work for me were outfits that were head to toe romantic and soft. Just the overall style vibe of the look as well as the silhouette. After acquiring a dress from thredUP, this beautiful V-neck wrap dress in a gorgeous navy blue color, I realized that I need to add a little bit of structure to my looks. And this isn't because someone on the internet told me that that's the case. I think it's just what I came to realize after trying to wear these more softer and flowy outfits from head to toe. Something else I won't be bringing with me into 2022 are outfits that are unrealistic. I've mentioned this in a couple of my most recent videos that I've started to prioritize functionality and comfort over being highly stylized or anything like that. I truly believe that we will keep and wear our clothes for longer and more often if they're clothes that are realistically comfortable for us and that really help us get through our day-to-day in a more optimal way. This does not mean that I'm going to completely declutter all of my higher heeled shoes or my more whimsical items, but in my day-to-day, I'm going to pay so much more attention to that functionality. Something else I won't be bringing with me into 2022 are outfits with very strong and bright colors in a color blocking formula. I don't mind the odd pop of red, which is my chosen accent color. I really can't pull off a solid color blocked look. What's interesting here is that I have no problem and feel very comfortable wearing head to toe red, for example. It's really just when it's coming in that color blocking effect that I feel is just too much on me. I think this has something to do with finding that balance between soft and structure and high contrast and something that is a little bit more harmonious. The next style I will be eliminating in 2022 are outfits that feel just a little too basic. Now, this is not throwing shade at the beautiful minimalist outfits that are out there. I love basic pieces, but what attracts me more and what I feel best in is when there's a little bit of a twist or a flair. And it doesn't have to be in your face or a very bold twist. It could be as simple as tucking in a shirt, adding an interesting belt, and maybe a few cool accessories. Or it could be a really simple ensemble, but the shoe is absolutely killer and out of this world. I really want to focus on looking for that flair and that twist in a very simple and classic outfit. So now that I've gone through my board and edited out outfits and styles and inspiration that no longer suits me, I'm ready to go back and add some new things in. And what I noticed when I did this was that it's a lot of the same. Outfits that were made of tailored separates that have relaxed silhouettes and that really feel easy and functional. Some specific themes that stood out to me were the outfits that felt more functional. For example, ones where someone is actually dressed for winter or wearing a pretty, like, dare I say, sensible pair of shoes, as boring as that sounds. Something else that I noticed was a slight variation in silhouettes for denim. I really do lean on denim so much, and often in a lighter wash. For example, I acquired a pair of straight leg Levi's in a dark wash because my initial thinking was, oh, I wear my straight leg light washes all the time. But I might have been better served by changing up the silhouette. The outfits that I found inspiring had more of that silhouette variation than a color variation. And that helped me realize another reason why I love my wide leg denim so much is that it cinches and defines my waist, but it gives me so much more room in the thigh. Something else I added to this year's wardrobe plan was more hair and accessory info. I would love to explore more ways of styling my hair so that it impacts my outfit. I really came to love accessories last year. I think it was because even though I was wearing more casual outfits indoors, every time I would put on some of my favorite jewelry or my Ana Luisa paperclip chain necklace and a really cool watch, it really made me feel more dressed, even if I wasn't going anywhere. And the beauty of this is that it literally takes 2 seconds to put on, and it's such a minimal requirement of effort. One final theme or thought that I had as I was going through 2022's wardrobe plan was that a lot of the things that appealed to me are things that have appealed to me since I was like 16 or in my early 20s. I remember always loving the silhouette of a tighter ankle or like a higher sort of mid-calf boot disappearing under a wider pant leg. Since I've loved it for over a decade, I feel pretty confident that I will get use out of these silhouettes and shoe combinations put together. So I'm just trying to pay attention to these little hits of inspiration that come from either like my past to see if it has staying power, or just that come through from other parts of my life that I've never really paid attention to. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it or if you learned something new in the comments. Also give it a thumbs up if that was the case at all. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I will be back with another slow fashion video next week. Ciao!